Obviously, I have been eagerly awaiting this game for the last 2 years. Ever since it came out, I have played it every spare second I got. Now that I have the Platinum Trophy, it's time to let you know my thoughts on the whole experience. It's finally time for the PlayStation exclusive, Spider-Man. Insomniac Games have made it clear from the very start that this is their Spider-Man. This is a fresh story that hasn't been pulled from a comic or a movie. Yes, you'll come across some friendly neighborhood faces like Aunt May and MJ, but it's great to see Insomniac's spin on the iconic character. Peter is 23 years old and he's been at it for a while now. He has a steady job and is doing his typical dance of trying to juggle a personal life, having a career, and being the hero that the world needs. Naturally, it doesn't take long for that dreaded Parker luck to kick in and have everything spin out of control. It is a story that is pretty typical for Spider-Man, but Insomniac have put enough twists and turns in there to make it really engaging. I spent a lot of my time on the edge of my seat.
Remember, he said not to kill him.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want to. Ah!
Obviously, people are going to compare this game to the Arkham games. So how does it stack up? I would say it has the same level, if not more polished than the Batman games, but it has its own spider skin on it. Instead of a dark gothic world, you're playing in a city that is full of life, colour, and personality. Whether it be day, night, rain, or shine, this game is beautiful, and it matches our hero perfectly. Not to mention swinging around in it is just amazing. In my opinion, Insomniac deserves an award for designing this traversal system. It blows that famed Spider-Man 2 out of the water. Swinging around is fast, seamless, and most of all, fun.
Cool window, but I always get the feeling something strange is going on in that place.
As far as combat is concerned, I thought Rocksteady perfected the genre, but Insomniac have refined it even more. Spider-Man is quick, nimble, agile, and they've adapted him to combat flawlessly. You will have multiple people shooting at you from the first mission, and it only gets crazier from there. I'll admit, I died a lot in the first few hours when I was only fighting 4 or 5 goons. As you get better at the combat, you'll be taking on dozens of henchmen at a time, ducking, weaving, fighting in the air, and bouncing off the walls, using every unique gadget and technique to your advantage. After getting all the trophies, I reckon I took down about 10,000 criminals, and for me, it never got old. By the time I unlocked everything, I could take down a group of henchmen in a matter of seconds. Check this out.
Muggers never take a day off.
A lot more fun.
Just take it.
Oh, it is on.
Where'd he come from?
That's it? I feel like the hold-up guys are phoning it in lately.
A major criticism in previous Spider-Man titles has always been its boring and repetitive side missions. I cannot stress enough how fun they are in this game, and they all reward you with tokens that you can use to upgrade your gadgets and buy a stack of new suits for fan service. There is enough variety thrown into the world that I was never bored. Whether it was swinging past a New York City landmark and snapping a quick picture, stopping a robbery or a car chase, helping clean up the environment, or taking down a base of bad guys, I enjoyed every second of it. My personal favourite was collecting the backpacks because not only is it funny that Peter has lost so many, but also the fact that they do a great job of fleshing out the last 8-year history of not just Spider-Man, but also Peter Parker.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
So naturally, people are going to think I'm biased because I love Spider-Man. But if anything, I think it makes me more critical. I've played so many games, read countless comics, and I can tell you that this game is worth your time and money. The beautiful Laura Bailey does a fantastic job of bringing this new Mary Jane to life, and Yuri Lowenthal does such a good job as Peter that he made me care about him just as much even when he wasn't in the suit. This world is so much fun to just swing around and exist in, and it's filled with a ton of secrets, objectives, and Easter eggs for hardcore fans. Throw in a great story and a combat system that is fast, fun, addictive, and enjoyable, and you have a game that has hopefully created a massive franchise, not just for Sony, but for Marvel as well. I guess in the end, I just hope that you play it, and love it as much as I did. I think it's amazing. I think it's spectacular. It is the ultimate Spider-Man game, superior to all other Spider-Man games. And you should play it because it is just sensational. See you next time.